Welcome to TechCrunch TV. We are with long-time TechCrunch TV idol Yossi Vardi, the well-known Israeli startup investor. But Yossi had another life, another career before investing in technology startups. Yossi was an expert in green energy. So Yossi, how did you get into green energy and why did you leave it?
Many years ago I used to run the Ministry of Energy in Israel, and after I finished my term in the Ministry of Energy, I was asked to come to the World Bank. This was early 80s when the World Bank created its energy department. And when I came there, they asked me to write a report on non-commercial, non-conventional, indigenous, renewable, traditional, alternative energy resources. So I asked them what is non-commercial, non-conventional, indigenous, renewable, traditional, alternative energy resources, and they told me that they want me to write a report on rice husks. Rice husks are the stem of the rice, and this is being used as a source of energy in some developing countries. I told them I don't know anything about rice husk, we don't have it in Israel. So they asked me to write a report on bagasse. Bagasse is the substance which is being left after you squeeze the sugar from the sugar cane. And you burn it, and it's another source of energy, but I didn't know anything about this. So then they asked me, well, if you don't know about bagasse and about rice husk, maybe you can write for us report about cow's manure. I told them that's good, because when I was a kid I had a lot of encounters with these energy resources in Tel Aviv fields. I liked the topic, I immediately embraced it and dived into it. And for 1 month I was the world expert on cow's manure. I studied what you do with cow's manure, how you collect it. And by the way, you know what is the difference between bullshit and cow's manure? Cow's manure doesn't have the human touch that bullshit has, but that belongs to another thing. I spent a whole month studying how peasants are using cow's manure, and then I found they're using it for 4 purposes. For cooking, for heating, for fertilizing, and for reinforcing mud bricks, you know, because of the fiber. And immediately I realized this is a problem of operation research, how you do an optimal allocation of cow's manure. I wrote a big report to the World Bank whereby I suggested that every peasant in the world will be given a scale and a satellite terminal, because at that time there was no internet, and the World Bank will create a big computer in its basement, and every night every peasant will transmit to the World Bank how many cow's manure he collected, and they will create the linear programming calculation and tell him how to allocate it separately. I gave the report to the World Bank, and they read it, and they told me that they are going to ship me to Israel. They didn't see the vision. So for 1 month I was the foremost expert on cow's manure, and now with the internet, etc., I think if you merge internet and cow's manure, you know, because it's also come in packets, you can create cow's manure over IP, and there is a lot of opportunities to merge the two things and to use the internet in order to resolve the world shortage of cow's manure. Thank you very much.